What is good? This is Ahead of the Spread presented by Wager Talk. We check out the top three games for the next day's slate. We check out the open numbers, notable line movement, discuss key matchups and angles so you have an early edge for tomorrow's games. I'm Ronald Cabang, got the one and only Ski Prophet here with me today. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. We're gonna continue to do this every day. Was it Thursday, Sunday through Thursday, same time here on the same channel. So before we get into the game, Ski, let's talk about what happened today. Not a good day for me, but it was. I want to say it was kind of due. 0-4 today after a huge run. So gave some back after yesterday's big 5% play and the 4% play. So how was your day today?
I had one bet, the bet we made on the show, and it was not even close.
Yeah,
So, not a good
Grizzlies
day,
did not
man.
show up, man. Grizzlies did not show up.
Today's one of those days that I've been saying, man. One plus one
23.
doesn't equal two. Yeah, it doesn't equal 23. Yeah, not equal two right now.
Got you. All right, let's get to tomorrow's games. We got three games on the board. Share my screen here. I thought I brought it up earlier. There we go. All right, so we got Odds Logic, the live odds page that we use. He has the alerts, injuries. You can customize all the books, and how you order your sports and all that stuff. You could check that out. Use the link below in the description for Odds Logic. I think they give a trial there. First game we're going to talk about today will be the Sixers and the Celtics. Celtics open up at minus 13, up to 14 and a half, the highest minus 14 at some of the books right now, the lowest that I see. And the total opened up at 225 and a half. This has steamed down quickly to 221 and a half is the lowest at Pinnacle, but mostly 222 and a half. There's still a 223 here at Caesars. Injury perspective, we'll go to Philadelphia first. A bunch of people here. All right, so we got all the people who are out for the season already. Then you got Maxi downgraded to out again. Paul George and Justin Edwards are both questionable. If we go to the Boston side, you got Tatum, KP, and Drew questionable. Let's go to the moneybar.com here. Let me zoom in real quick. There you go. Situational note: Celtics, obviously on the second of a back-to-back, took care of the Blazers. Today, on the Sixers side, double-digit in-season revenge. They do have the rest advantage, but third game in 4 nights, fourth game in six, so somewhat of a fatigue spot. Um, what are your initial thoughts on this one, Ski? Second of a back-to-back on the Boston side. I mean, typically, a lot of people. I think a lot of people went into today's game. I was watching your show earlier, Ski. Went to today's game thinking Portland was going to come and show up. Kind of talk about the that trend of Boston failing to cover after wins, right? Do you think that that holds here, or do you think towards the end of the season Boston kind of gets themselves ready for playoff push here?
Well, Portland covered last night, so it happened last night. I don't know if it'll happen again in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Sixers, their defense has been terrible. Um, and now no Maxi, etc. Like I don't know that not that I don't know. I don't trust the offense.
Yeah.
So if the Celtics are how do I say, if they're motivated, they can absolutely shut down Philadelphia. I can understand, similar to how we talked about Mavs team total under,
Mm-hmm.
Sixers team total under, but I don't want to lay 14 on a back to back. I'd probably just prefer to bet on Tatum because he's the rested guy for Boston.
Yeah.
And, maybe Philly team total under.
Philly team total under on the season. Both of these teams team total unders have been super profitable. You can see Celtics here after today. Actually, I think it's 22-9 to the team total under as home favorites. Second of a back to back, 7-2 to the under. When less rested, 13-2 to the team total under. And the Sixers side, you talked about that. All unders there. One thing but the thing about this one is, KP didn't play. Tatum didn't play. He's going to be rested if he does play tomorrow. Drew as well. We'll see if those guys show up. But if you look at the last 10 games on this side, just both sides of the ball, Celtics are just so much better. They play a similar pace here. 29th in defensive rating on the Sixers side. Effective field goal percentage allowed 27th. Um, I mean, there's a lot of things here that are just pointing to the Celtics to be able to cover this large number. I know it's 14, but one of the things that I was looking at, both teams went on a double-digit line. So if we go to Killer Sports here, let me zoom in a little bit. We'll go to Sixers. Oh, I already pulled it up. So Sixers, when they're double-digit dogs, 0-7 straight up, 2-5 ATS, 6-1 to the over. And if you go to the Celtics side, and we go double-digit favorite here, just 12-19 ATS. But if you say that they're, I think rest equals 0. There you go. 3-0 straight up, 2-1 ATS. But the one covered, the one that they didn't cover, they lost that one by the hook. So I mean, obviously, it's tough to kind of take it on a small sample size. But for the most part, especially if Tatum plays and he's fresh, like what you mentioned, I think Celtics got to be the side. Whether it's limiting the Sixers team total under, playing the Celtics on the side, either one of those, I think I would lean in those directions. All right, let's go to game 2 here. Or anything else on that one, Skee?
Negative.
Let's go to Pacers and Hawks here. We got the Hawks. Sorry, the Pacers opening up at -2. Pretty much 2.5 across the board right now. The total 247, and this one is all over the place. Circa 248.5 is the highest. Pinnacle the lowest, 246.5. Then a mix of 247s, 247.5s. If we go to injuries, let's go to Indiana first. Mathurin and Tyrese Halliburton. He's been picking up his play, but he's questionable. Both of those guys questionable. And then we go on the Atlanta side. Nothing there. I think Trae Young is probable again. He should be able to play tomorrow. So we go to themoneyballer.com. We got Hawks in season revenge, third game in 4 nights. Nothing on the Pacers side. What are your thoughts here? I mean, both of these teams kind of struggling defensively in recent form. I would probably lean towards the over here, but what are your thoughts?
Well, I gotta ask you on this one.
Pacers games on January
You
2nd.
Sorry about that.
you you've been hyping up this Pacers defense lately. Like you said, now you're saying the defense ain't been good. What happened?
Hey, it goes by 10-game sample size, right? So we talking about we talking about recent form. They were good for a little bit, now they suck. So
Well, I'll say this: the Hawks, they would do want to play up tempo, and they're not playing a whole lot of defense. Their last 4 games have been really high scoring. I could see it being another high scoring game, but I don't know how much. I don't know if I want to take another 248. That's just kind of how I'm feeling right now. But Atlanta, when I think about it, I want to say Atlanta's been playing really good, but damn, I look at the numbers. I guess not. Like 2-5 ATS. I feel like they've been better than that post All Star. Meanwhile, Pacers have covered and won 5 out of 7. So it's tough. I respect Atlanta at home, but maybe I shouldn't. That's what the numbers are telling me.
yeah, man, they were playing really well right before the All-Star break, and once it happened, they started to struggle again. So you see that a big chunk of covers right there. That was all literally right before the
That's what
break.
I'm thinking of right
Yeah.
there.
So that recent form they were playing really well right there. They hit the All-Star break right there on the 20th. You can see the date right there. After that, they start to struggle,
Oh yeah.
especially on the defensive side of the ball. You can see opponents right there. Their team total overs after the break only one went under, and that was against the Heat. Both teams on the second leg of back-to-back games. But going back to Killer Sports here, just on the season from a total perspective, profitable if you just take the overs for both of these teams here. If we go to recent form, last 10, you can see right there the defense has come down a bit from the regular season. Pace for the Hawks stays up. Pacers have been slower in the last 10 games, but on the season, they're a lot faster than that. You can see the Pacers effective field goal percentage first in the league. Hawks effective field goal percentage allowed second to last. and then sending opponents to the free throw line at a high rate as well. A lot of things are really pointing towards an over, or even if you want to key in on like a Pacers team total over, that's something that you could do too, because you can see here Hawks opponents 7-3 to the over in the last 10, specifically as home dogs. Their opponents are 4-0 to the over. There's a lot of things kind of pointing in that direction. I know 248 is another high number. We tackled a 252 today. That backfired, but if I was to bet this game, that would be the only way that I could go. This is another thing right here. Above the break threes, third in efficiency, eighth in efficiency, and both of these teams really struggling defensively. So if they're able, I think the key is right there. Is the threes. If they're going to be able to make these threes, these open threes, then they should get up and over pretty easily.
Yeah,
All right, let's go.
I don't know if I would say we tackled it. We was trying. It was like the Falcons. Um, I think the Falcons. Football's been over for a little bit. But anyway, one last thing that stands out to me.
Yeah.
On the season, Pacers have been like lower scoring first half, and then they pick it up second half. But it's been the opposite out of the break. 5-2 to the first half over. 5-2 to the second or to the full game under. Hawks also 6-1 to the first half over. So maybe if you like points, potentially get in and get out.
Yeah, that was one thing that we did a couple games ago, was take a first half over, or look at a first half over, just because we knew it would be a high paced game, and to tackle that first half over before they get kind of like tired legs or whatever you want to call it. So that makes a lot of sense to me too. Last game number 3, we got the Knicks and the Lakers. Knicks and the Lakers. Lakers -3. See it as high as -4.5 already. Caesars and Pinnacle. There is a -3.5 still over at BetMGM, but pretty much 4s across the board. The total 229.5 at open has come down all the way to 228, so a point and a half down. Pinnacle actually still has a 229, so line shop there. Injuries, we'll go to New York first. All right, so Cat will be available tomorrow. You got Precious Achua, OG, and Mitchell Robinson, all 3 questionable. And on the Lakers side, Austin Reeves is upgraded to available. No Rui or Maxi. All right, so let's go to themoneyballer.com. Situational stuff here. Double-digit in-season revenge on the Knicks side. First game of a back-to-back. Nothing of note on the Lakers side. What are your thoughts here on this one, Skee? I know when was the last time they played? Yeah, so last month, double-digit in-season revenge right there. Lakers been pretty good though, man. I don't know if I could go against them right now.
Yeah, I mean, the spread is only 3.5. I mean, I feel like it should be a lot more. Lakers covered 6 out of 8 games out the break. They've covered every first half out the break. Knicks covered 1 game so far post All-Star. So I think the Lakers are playing way better than them, and they're at home. I don't like that Goodwin's hurt or questionable. I don't like that Rui's out, but I still think the Lakers have enough. So it's Lakers or nothing. Absolutely.
Lakers or nothing. All right. So another thing to mention here. So we had that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 last of a 6-game homestand, right? Look at the Knicks side. They've had to travel for every single game since that break. Right here, travel. No multiple home games in a row or anything like that. They do have back-to-back Lakers spots. That's one thing to mention there. But I mean, that would be tomorrow where they don't travel. So every game since the All-Star break, they've had to travel. If you look at some of the numbers here, as far as like ATS perspective, Lakers are a lot better at home than they are on the road. They're 20-11 ATS at home. You can see the Knicks here. They do tend to struggle when they're a dog. They're 3-7 ATS when they're an underdog. I think full season trends are pointing in that direction. If you look at last 10 games, there's a huge gap in efficiency or rating on both sides of the ball. Offensive rating, defensive rating. Both teams play a slow pace, so it's not like anyone's going to be uncomfortable with how they play. 28th in the field goal percentage allowed. Um, it's just a lot of things really just pointing towards the Lakers side. But like you said, it kind of seems a little too easy, right? Ski,
Yeah,
like,
why did it open 3
yeah,
minus
that's what I'm
105? That
saying.
don't make no sense to me.
Trying to point
And
out where those
honestly,
things come from. It doesn't make any sense.
it's giving me the vibes like it's getting better up, just like Detroit, and then the
Yep.
Clippers come in there and win.
Yeah.
Like,
That's exactly
why
it.
did it open like that? I don't know.
Yeah, we can't. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying my best because, like, if you think about today there's a reason why I tried to go after the Clippers team total versus the spread. I mean, it did look tricky to me. I was trying to figure out what the Clippers could take advantage of. This is the same angle, just like you said. You know, everyone I think is going to be on the Lakers side, but the number is saying there's something that we're missing, and I'm trying to find that angle. Um, I don't know. It's pretty tough. I mean, if you look at the last game that they played too, 112 to 128 in that game, they won pretty easily. Here's another thing too. I mean, the Knicks in the revenge angle, I don't think they even been that great this season.
Knicks haven't been good versus the good teams this season.
So the revenge angle on the Knicks side, if you think that might be the reason why they would cover, they're only 3-9 ATS. Um, I don't know, man. It's kind of tricky, but I would only look towards the Lakers side here in this one.
It looks very very easy.
It looks very easy. All right, that's the three games that we're gonna be talking about today. Let me drop the screen here. All right, once again, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button so you guys can make sure you don't miss any of the shows, not only ours but also all the other Wager Talk shows that we have going on. You can see on the banner down there for our capper pages, you can see like our recent form, all the packages and picks available that we have for Skee, wt.buzz backslash HP. For myself, wt.buzz backslash RC. Then you have that promo code right there, NBA 33 for 33% off a 7-day NBA pass for myself or Skee. I also have another promo for the rest of the season at a discounted rate as well. And I think that ends at the end of this week. So looking to bounce back after today's losing day, but it's been a while since I had a losing day. So hopefully we just turn things around real quick and get back on the right side tomorrow. Skee, anything on your side before we leave our top looks?
No, I appreciate everybody in the chat. A lot of the usual suspects staying up late to help us out. People, I said guys, but got ladies in there too.
We got KC
Reminding
in the
everybody
building.
to run the likes up. Appreciate you guys. Wham Bam in the building. So just always want to let the chat know they're appreciated. And yeah, if you could hit that like button for us, it helps the show out quite a bit. As far as what we talked about, ugly, ugly, ugly. I would say if I'm playing right now, Sixers team total under. Either Sixers team total under. Um, the over in the Hawks and Pacers game or
Mhm.
the Lakers. But again, I haven't played yet. I'm just, that's my opinions on those games.
Yeah, I have not bet anything yet either. But I'm pretty much aligned with you. I think the Celtics could cover the big number on that side. Obviously, it's come up to 14 and a half, so it's going in that direction. The Hawks and Pacers over, and then also the Lakers side. Like you, I haven't bet anything yet. But man, to be honest, like even the games that we didn't talk about today, they all look terrible. In my opinion. So if you guys want to rock with us, though, like I said, our capper pages are available. You can see it on that banner. All right. With that said, Skee, tomorrow is our last show for the week. Um, and then, yeah, that's it. All right. So whether you guys fade or follow, it is on you to make that call. Good luck with our reactions. Until next time. Peace.